Good afternoon, good afternoon. It's been a while. How was the mic? Is it working okay? Subas, good afternoon. Jillian, good afternoon, Jillian. Baran, good afternoon, Baran, good to see you, mate. I still good to see you. Clark Taylor was training Captain Dog, mate. Yeah, Landed, I got to see you, mate. Yeah, well, it's been a while. It's been a while. Bring up the ghost as they say. And then don't be shy. Max, I mean, just making sort this mic up. It's always, let me see. Uh, is there any better? Is there any better, people? Stick a one in if it's okay. Stick a two in if it's still shite, and I'll go back and have another look. It is pouring down. Yeah, yeah. It's bad, bad weather. Is the mic okay now? It's okay, Landy. Cheers, mate. Cheers. It's worse now. Somebody's saying it's okay, and you're saying it's worse, too, Buzz. It's okay, Baron, is it? Thanks, thanks, thanks. Yeah, yeah. I thought I'd just jump on and have a chat. If anybody wants a link, they're gonna have to ask for it because I can't put it up at the moment. Hey, Jerry, mate, good to see you. Cheers, buddy. I'm gonna have to take my laptop in for get looked at. It's roasting you, been in garden all day. Well, where are you, Julian? It's not unusual, Andrew. It's not unusual, is it? You know? Yeah, I mean, I think look at the news now. We got spare thought for those poor people in that airplane coming from India that went down. I think there was 43 British people as well now. Can't see any survivors on that, Horrific. East Yorkshire, and it's good, Julian, is it? Wow, it's been pouring down all day here. Torrential rain. Yeah. Hey, Migsy, mate, good to see you. Hope you're well, Migs. Yeah, so like I said, if anybody want a link, you have to ask for it because at the moment I'm unable to pin it. Um, oh, hang on. Oh, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Uh, uh, mm, mm, mm. Right, I've got the comments. Is this an old one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just bear with me, people. Bear with me. What the hell's going on here? No idea, he said. No idea. There's always something wrong when I go live, isn't there? 5 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm not getting nothing on that tonight. Anyway, Iran going to get some armor go. USA, USA, USA. Tom Jones karaoke. It's not unusual for an Indian plane. I don't know. It's sad state of affairs. Anyway, just be on the cheaper side. At least we're. I should be helpful last time I try and help. Okay, you best. If that's the real you, I hope you're behaving yourself today. I've been just sitting back and doing a lot of ghosting and listening to some of the channels where they're at the bollocks that's going on. I'm not getting involved in any of that shit. But I mean, I've got to touch on JOJ. If you're listening, JOJ, I think what you're doing, once again, I'll say you're playing a dangerous game. Um, you made a comment that people on lives are watching what they say and watching what they who's on the panel, how they react on, in case they get struck and lose their channels. I don't think that's happening, to be honest, JJ. I don't see it happening. I don't think it will ever happen. I mean, what you're doing is putting yourself out there. I mean, I think you're looking for clicks and views by doing this, but carry on by all means. But I don't think it's going to get you anywhere. Only a bad reputation. I can see you're going to have a go at basic Welshman, is it? Or something, or not? I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's down to you, but you're old enough to know what you think is right and wrong, so to speak. But yeah, he was trying to help Holbers. Yeah, I'll stick a link out, just be honest. I don't know if I get it. This laptop, it's not charging, see? The bastard. Well, the pin is worn inside it when you dock the charger, or vice versa on the charger. The port of the charger goes on the pin, could be worn and whatever. I might need a new laptop, who knows. I intend to take it into the market and get it sorted out, or buy it second hand when out the market. Anyway, I was supposed to be playing bowls this afternoon, but obviously it's been called off because the weather's so bad. So I thought nothing better to do. Hey Benjamin, are you good, mate? Nothing better to do. I thought I'd just throw a little live out for an hour or so and see where we go. I mean, the weather's that bad, really bad. Yesterday was beautiful. Yesterday, absolutely gorgeous. Yesterday. Who's J or J? Oh, Jerry, you know who J or J is. Nicky Burke's boy, you know, the one that's white, is white knight, and he's decided to become the judge, jury, and executioner for all channels who apparently um, got hate speech or racism involved with the chat. He's decided he's going to report them to YouTube and maybe a little bit further. Who knows? Raining constant till Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice pastime, and it's more and more youngsters getting involved. It's becoming. I mean, I play with all fucking old people, a lot older than I am, you know. But we have one or two youngsters in the team. But yeah, it's a bit of fun. Hey, I will never confirm. Good to see you. Just because you're Welsh. That's racist. I report your channel. I will never confirm. Yeah. Napoleon complex. I just don't understand people why they think they have the need or think they might have some sort of power to do this thing. I mean, I think it's ridiculous. If you don't like what people are saying in a certain chat room or on a live, you don't go in there. You know, you just stay away. No one who gives you the right to strike someone's channel for what they say or what guests say on their channel. Who knows? 25 Peter the bowls today. Okay, now. Yeah. His extreme left he has taken it upon himself to do the government's job of censorship. Hey, the pork chop is in. Pick up the pork chop. How you doing, Porky, brother? Yeah, it's just I just thought, you know, trying to bring it a little bit lighter and all this fucking screaming and shouting and all that bollocks, you know. I think I've gone past that stage now and being a bit mellow. Hey, Archie, mate. Good to see you. Hope you're well too. Yeah, it's just chilling. That's all it is. Just fucking chilling out and seeing how lucky we are, you know. I don't know what's going on with this fucking phone of mine. Me and technology don't get on, I tell you. I'm pretty thick when it comes to tech. You see, oh, stuff I've seen. I've posted a lot of channels. I've seen a lot of rubbish being spread around. I've seen a lot of awful lot of bad stuff going on in certain channels. Where people are allowed to say all sorts of things. But it's bad. You don't need any Rick Screwbug. See you, mate. So yeah, how did your weekend go, Landy, mate? Was it good? Enjoy it up there? Sir Alfred Garnett, Benjamin the Minge, you found a hole. You Yeah, it's pretty quiet. I don't know what's happening, to be honest with you. With the people that used to do lives, none of them seem to be doing any lives at all. I mean, the only ones going live now are the ones I really don't. Um, I don't want to be in there, but I go in there just to see what the fuck is going on. There's nice up there, Landy. You're right. Yeah, yeah. As long as the weather's good, otherwise it's that's true, Ark, right? It's very true, very true. But I just thought, come on, and no one else is doing it, like or everyone else is just being fucking argumentative, or some channels are going along there without any, just lets anything go, and it gets a bit sloppy and nasty. A cat had a sloppy shit in the conservatory. Just cleaned it up in the night. It's just full of cat shit smell. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, let's hope the weekend's going to be a bit better. I don't know if it is, man. I don't know if it's rain Saturday as well. Lovely weather. You're going to be stripping the garden up if I. All right, Jenny. Jenny. Get an electric one, Jenny. Don't worry about it then. Get a good electric one. I used to have a petrol one. It's a bastard. I can remember snapping the cord on it once. Oh, the fucking nightmare to put it back on. And yeah, fucking about with fuel and two-stroke oil and little mixture. So I done that. It was the same. My chainsaw. I haven't used it for about 3 years. I don't know if it'll start now. It's been stuck in the shed there, gathering fucking spiders' webs. Hey, John and Kendra, good to see you. Be well. Long time no see, mate. Yeah, so I just thought, like I say, stick one out there. It's not a lot going on. Oh, poop. Well, happy birthday for tomorrow, Beatrice and Dippy. Oh, as we say in Wales, Pembroke happy CT. Happy birthday to you. Yes, I hope you have a great day. You deserve it. The smell of shit. Smell nice, though. Remind me of two-stroke bikes. Well, I can relate to that. I'll never come from. Like I told you, that old GT 250 I had. I loved that fucking bike. I loved it. I remember the only reason that put me off getting the bigger, I failed my test. First time, I I went into it, I wasn't really ready. But the second time, back in the day, I went for my test, driving around Merthyr. It was a Thursday afternoon. I remember it like it was yesterday. And the instructor, halfway through the test, he said to me, he said, "Oh, you've lost a number plate. How the fuck it come off? I never know." So he said, I'll give you 5 minutes to get another number plate. So usually you could just nip into the shop in town by there, and you'd pick up a number plate. But it was Thursday. And back in the day then, they shut on Thursday half day. So I was fucked. So he said, "Sorry, I got to cancel your test. Reapply again." Da, 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 da. I just told him to fuck off there and then, and sold the bike in temper. I did a lot of things out there, I did, but I must say I'm a different person now, temper-wise. I'm pretty chilled and relaxed. You know. Hey, Michael Caspian, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, Peggy. Hope you're well, Peggy. Yes. There's a lot going on out there, people. I mean, the riots in Ireland, I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon. I'm sure I read somewhere that they're asking for the people, the police over here, mainland, to walk across and help them out, But I can really see it getting worse, and I can really see it starting off in this country, very before too long. I think it's going to spread. I think people have had enough now. I missed the Superman additional advice on how to live your life. What are we supposed to do now? He's disappeared. Oh, super, super. Ubers, I think I'm just sent to a nice Irish dude, a young lad. He just talks shite most of the time. I think he's funny. His name is Garen, Garron. Big lad with a beard. He said he's funny. So I've just subbed to him. I think he said he's leaving Ireland and he's going to move to France. There you are. True Irishman, he is. He's a good one. 4 hours sleep, not good, Peg. I was the same last night. I don't get up much to bed before half 1, 2 o'clock, and I'm up pretty early, 6 o'clock-ish. And Arkwright, you had a blue 1976 GT 250 Ram. Yeah. I had a 250 GT doing all Arkwright. I had a silver one. Yeah. Loved it. But I sold it, I was frustrated at the time losing my fucking L plate and having my test cancelled by the dickhead of an instructor. And so sold it, was pissed off, and we see this other lad driving around the village and around the place. I thought, fucking bastard, it's mine. What you doing on my bike? But anyway, I went and I bought a car then. First one I think I bought was an Ilman Imp Californian, but they had aluminium heads and the heads would warp every now and again, and it was a fucking uh, nightmare. So I bought a Ford Cortina Mark II 1600 GT. Lovely little car, black one. Good afternoon, Vincent Vega. Be careful, Vincent, what you're saying. Don't leave Ubers alone. I don't want to be picking on people's Vincent. I'm going to delete your comment. You're welcome to come in. If anybody wants it, the link, just ask. Hello, Vincent. The road sign's based on imps. Hey, Alan Ferguson. Yeah, so I mean, I think we all had something in our life that we in regret we sold or give away. And I regretted giving that little bike away, that GT. It was lovely. I remember the kids across the street, my mates' kids, they could tell I was coming up. So when I come up the street on that two-stroke, I used to lose all the signal on the TV. It was fucking funny. Do. For some reason, he used to call me Bert. Bertie's coming, Bertie's coming. Because the fucking TV used to go shit. Oh, my God. Uber, if you looked at the comment, I deleted it straight away. So don't come picking up me, Ubers. I deleted his comment straight away. Andy W, good to see you, mate. November man, good to see you. Hello, bright mate. Where you been, legalese? uh, Teledia, yeah. Teledia. Hello, Si, mate. Hello. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Yeah, so that was, I always go say back in the day because I can remember things that most people, or I'm assuming, I don't know your ages, of course. I know it's a lot younger than me in the chat. And I think it's a few my age or older, and I come in the chat as well. I know. It's I don't know. No worries, Si. No worries, mate. You're always welcome here. I think you're a decent guy. No matter what the others say about you. Only kidding, Si. You're always welcome, you know that. I like you, old fucker, you. Well, look at me calling you old. I got a fucking nerve. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody regrets giving something away or selling something that they fucking say, think, oh, I wish I had it back now. And that bike was the one thing in my life that I sold. I wouldn't say it was in temper. It was just so disappointed. I might, yeah, yeah, cancelled. All my other mates who had bikes at the time, they had all passed their test. And I thought, "Ugh, how did I lose a frigging number plate? You know, I could ride the bike, no fucking danger. Bit mad, really. Upas, just leave it alone now, please. There's no need for you to stir it up now because you know you're going to get a reaction back. And then you'll keep on moaning about it. Just leave it go. I deleted his comment, but you've decided you want to bring it up now again. But considering Vegas said he was going to murder Jews before in your chat, Tyrone, I'm not surprised you don't care what Vegas says. Of course I care what people say, Ubers. So, you are poking the bear and the bear's going to bite back. So just ignore it. If I see anything comments he's made that's derogatory, I will delete them. That's as much as I'm doing at the moment. No, okay, now look, there you go again. So Vegas, good person, I'm the bad person. Got it. I don't believe you're a bad person, and I don't believe Vincent's a bad person, but you've got this thing going on and with him. So, maybe if you just blocked him, you wouldn't see his comments. That's the best thing you can do is block him. You wouldn't see his comments at all. You know, and that's the best we could do under circumstances. Um, that ends. I guess. Band. Mhm. Right, I can't do that. So yeah, where was I? I bought a bike. I fucking motorbike. It's gone. It was a long, long time ago. I've sold cars since I got. Sorry, I've got rid of. But so much cars are so technical today. You don't know what you're going to fucking buy. I was looking at a Range Rover, and then somebody was bringing up this wet belt business, and I never knew what a wet belt was until someone was saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, it's like it's a timing belt, but it goes through the oil, and it just fucks it up." So I thought, no, I don't want a fucking wet belt. So you got to delve into everything before you buy a car now. He literally said he wants to. Ubers, leave it alone, please. I don't come into your chat and fucking cause havoc. Just don't come in here and do the same. I'm asking you nicely. Or what's this thing that just seen on the news? People, anybody else heard that about David Walliams supposed to be doing a Nazi sign or something? So that was on the news, I just. Yeah, the devil should did. Where is it? PGB has gone crashes Yamaha 600 days. That's just a thing about changing injuries. Hope he's okay. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah. seen what he done, Rubas. I seen the first comment he made and I deleted it instantly. The thing, what you got to understand, Rubas, is when you were pushing for me to time him out or whatever, and then well, if I timed him out, then people would say, "Oh, look at him listening to what Ubers is saying," and then I get in the neck for that. So we just got to try and get through it the best we can. So if you just block Vincent on so you don't see any of his comments at all, you know what I mean? Because the horse can't win. If I ban somebody on somebody else's say so, or time somebody out on somebody else's say so, then I get in the neck for doing that. Saying, "Oh, you listen to so and so, said telling him to time him out," and you get in the fucking neck. So I just got to do the best I can. Yeah, Sean. Hey, Wolfie mate. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Go on, Wolfie. Just chat is going quick, so I'm going to see what it is. But if I said the only person who came close to murdering was you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now you're asking for it. You're asking for it. You're just pulling, you're just fucking asking for trouble. You're baiting him. You're actually baiting the man there now. I brought this up the other day with you when you said about it before. You said it on, I think it was your live or on somebody else's live, and I said, that's bollocks. You know it's bollocks, but you were bringing that up now, just as retaliation. No, no, I'm not having that either, Vincent. Come on now. This is getting out of hand, you two. You need to get a room, you fucking pair, and sort yourselves out. Yeah, fucking hell. Ubers, Jerry says you blocked him, and he said, please keep it that way. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. I wish my phone would fucking work so I could pin a link. You bastard thing. What's the matter with him? Go back on that. Let's knock that. Let's knock that off. Go back in. Let's try again. Hey, Miss Scottish. Yeah, I know, Miss Scottish. I delve into everything now. You pick up on little things that's been like this. Wet belt I was referring to. I never knew nothing about wet belts, but now I do, and that's only because I seen one of them for sale down here. Excuse me, I got to sneeze. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Uh, yeah, I seen one for sale down here near me, and somebody mentioned wet belts and the issues you have with wet belts, and I thought, no, I'll leave that well alone. I'll stick my little Suzuki for now. Yeah, I had a TD4 with a buy anything Land Rover again. Yeah, it's not that bad radio, yeah. Front wing. Well, times are hard, Wolfie, They can make a front bin out of a fucking a wing out of a bin, then crack on. And those cargo wet belt costed a bomb. Well, Alan, it's a good job. People need to know these things, don't they? I mean, the master I've got now, got this. I use this little Suzuki. I mean, Mrs. has got the Master 6. But I like the Master 6 because it's got no turbo. It's naturally aspirated, It's not as fast off the mark as a car with a turbo, obviously. But, once you get the revs up, it pulls like a fucking train. It's a real good car, like. Yeah, well, Landy's an expert on Land Rovers anyway. The only thing Land Rover about these modern ones is the badge. Absolute shite, yeah. I remember the one I had in work. Hey, Smiler, how you doing, mate? Just to stand back, I had my Evoque 5 years trying to put 72k on it, tyres, oil filter, and pads. I mapped it. The last Range Rover 2 I built was all BMW engines from what I can remember. All right. I used to drive the old Land Rovers back when I was working, but it was a crew cab and it had no power steering. My God, to try and turn that fucking was a big thing, long wheelbase with a crew cab on it, you know. Fucking hell. The crew cab, then they had the canvas back for the rest of the me paint to try and turn that without power steering was fucking murder. What's Peggy saying? Rumours are that women and children shot by Marines here in the US will kick off outrage across the nation. False flag blamed on Iran, possibly assassination on Trump, real or fake. Mm, yeah, it's doing Welsh weather. Yeah, it is, Rick. Yeah, yeah, fucking hell bells. Absolutely fucking. And this is going to be with us, I think, till the weekend or maybe longer. Will we have a good summer this year? Who knows? Or have we had our summer? As that little spell we had, a couple of weeks ago, is that our summer? Now he's got a Porsche in the council estate, fucking hell. There's a wonder nobody's tried to nick that. Enjoyed watching the LA riots. Got slapped about by a 14-year-old. I honestly believe that things are going to get terrible in this country as well. You could see what's happening in Ireland. They are absolutely pissed off at what's going on there, obviously, and I can see it only growing for other parts of. It's just out of hand. I think it's totally out of hand. Where does it stop? You know, almost bought a Sea Range Austin Gypsy not long back. Wow. Yeah. Hey, Sandra Martin, good to see you. Hope you're well, Sandra. I own the TD590 and Discovery, both pretty good vehicles. Yeah. The only thing I found with the one I was just starting work, Landy, was the door, because they were aluminium. You always get air whistling into the doors, Well, what good workhorses they were, I pulled a pavilion down with it once. We were set a crew down to knock a pavilion down in one of the parks in the borough, and it had, you know, like a veranda type thing with these big wooden beams holding the fucking roof up. So I tied a rope around them and fucking yanked them out with a Land Rover. And they brought the fucking lot down. Yeah, it's see it, Shan, I mean. Yeah. So, Vincent, I hope your leg is feeling better, mate. Hope your medication is doing you just. Yeah, November man, seen it. Yeah, horrific, wasn't it? What an explosion. I think there can't be any survivors in that. Surely not. The way it exploded and went up like that. It's an awful thing to. But apparently, I think there was like an SOS message sent just as it took off. So there must have been something wrong somewhere. I'd never buy anything newer than a TD5. The 3-liter TDI was the best engine Land Rover ever made. Indestructible and tons of torque, power of two. Yeah. 252 died. That was just the plane. Wow. Yeah. And then, of course, the population where it landed as well. Wow. What an awful thing. And that frightens me because I'm not a good flyer anyway, and I'm reluctant to get on a fucking airplane. And when you see things like this popping up, you go, no, fucking hell, not for me. I will pop up for a bit once the housekeeper's knocked off for the day. Okay, Vincent. Once the maid's gone, I'll still be here. Yeah, and I think Landy, wasn't it Victoria Beckham designed the was she involved in the design of the one with the sloping roof on those Land Rovers? They're fucking horrible things, isn't they? Yeah. I mean the old ones, they go anywhere. They go anywhere. But when you look at it, I think the Range Rover is just as I think it's just as good now. I'm not saying the modern Range Rovers now. I don't know what they're like off road or what. A lot of vehicles are made that SUVs. They don't go off road, do they? I don't know about that. Well, honestly, I mean, I've had a lot of cars, a lot of cars. I don't usually keep them very long. And the best ones I've ever had was the Mazdas. I lots. I mean, I've had lots of Mazdas, MX-5s, Mazda 6, 626. I've had a few sixes, 323s. You know, Unos. I've had them fucking all. And I've never had any issue with them. Never ever. So all I've done is what you do normally after wear and tear, brake pads. I think I put exhaust on one of them, but never had any fucking issues with them. Yeah, Japanese are the fucking best. I bought I bought an old um, Mercedes convertible, and lovely car, lovely car. Excuse me, I just broke wind. It's a lovely car. I mean, low mileage. The roof was in perfect condition, worked perfectly. I kept it a while. And I used to park it on the driveway every fucking sunny day next to his cat beyond sleeping on the roof. And every time the bastard got up, he started digging his claws in the roof and scratching. I thought, you bastard, you. Oh. But I part X'd that because I got the Mondeo estate because I bought the dog. I had Jake in as a baby, as a pet. And I thought, right, I can't, he's no good going around in a convertible like a Mercedes. And so I went down, part X the Mercedes for the Mondeo. And I had a Mondeo about 8 years, I think, running up to about just over the 100,000 mark. Didn't do a lot of mileage in it, but 2 litre TDI. But it was a fucking great car, the Mondeo, I've got to say. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But it's hard to know what you're buying today because a lot of vehicles have different engines from different car places. Hello, Chris, right? If you want a link, Chris, you're going to have to ask for it because I'm unable to put it up. So if anybody wants a link, ask for it. And like I say, the Mondeo was such a good fucking car. But I think I'm sure when I had the A8 once, me like a tit, on one of my off days, I put fucking petrol in it, instead of diesel. So it cost me 100 quid I think it was 100 quid for the A8 to come and take the diesel, the contaminated diesel mixture petrol away. But I put about 80 quid of fucking petrol in the car. So I was down about almost 200 quid on the deal. Fucking great. Hey, Terry Shelby, good to see you, brother. Hope you're well. Hi, how you doing, mate? Roxy? Yeah, so how now dumb could it be to put fucking petrol in the diesel car? Just having one of them fucking moments. Be no classic cars from today. Yeah, never, Sean. Yeah. I mean, like I said, let's go back to the Cortina that I had many years ago, the Mark II. You could actually work on the engines yourself, couldn't you? Points, flags, and all that type of thing. But today in the modern engine, you can't get near anything. It's crammed in there. You've got to have specialist tools. Who best behave if that is you? And Andrea, is that who the real Ubers just come in now? He looks like a different avatar. I'm not sure. Yeah, well, but imagine in a few years' time we'll all be flying around in fucking with drones, like you know. Okay, thanks, Landy, mate. You know, you see them all flying around today. These drones are taking people around the place. Yeah. How did the interview go, Chris? Did it go down well? The one who went, didn't he go to Spain for interview? How did it go? Oh, friggin' hell. You gotta fucking laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll end up fucking crying. Some of the comments, Jesus. Okay. Oh, is that it, Chris? Okay. Very little information there, Chris. Just okay. Henry Ford was the first for interchangeable parts. Yeah. If you ask a lot of the people in Britain today, youngsters, they think Ford is a British company. Yeah, but like I say, always change. You know, you change points and plugs on the old cars. But I think, well, that's how bad it was on the Mondeo. The bonnet release that had fucking snapped, right? That's just some neglect from me because it wasn't greasing them up or anything like that. So that had snapped. So to put a new one on, they couldn't get under the bonnet because they had to do something. It cost me 400 quid just to have a fucking patch, a release thing. So what I should have done is cut the fucking grill so you just put your hand in there and fucking do it, you know. You spoke to me. When do you speak to me? You didn't tell me how it went. You said, I think you said you were having an interview in this country as well, somewhere. Yeah, I think we just went out for a another free break, Chris, which was good. Don't fucking blame me. Get away from this shitty weather in this country. Yeah, you see, I seen that Australian news reporter Peggy getting shot. She was hit, but she wasn't shot at, but she was actually hit in the leg with a rubber bullet. So they can do a lot of damage in rubber bullets. Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Mark. Right, you know, you don't know they're all different parts. You know, I seen somebody. I think it was a Porsche, but it had sort of other VW parts in it, which were accessible to other cars. But because it was a Porsche, you pay through the roof for the fucking part, you know. And but I know the Ford Mondeo I had it had a Peugeot diesel engine in it. The AA guy told me that. So it was a Peugeot engine in it, you know. So it's like what do you call them? Dacias today. They're all Renault engines, they? You know, it's all Renault stuff, you know. So you know what I mean? It's just you don't know what's under the fucking bonnet. I'm gonna roll a link out, people. If anybody want to jump up, please feel free. Invite. Someone tried to come in last time I was live. I don't know if anybody can remember if you were in the chat. They tried to come in 3 times and I kicked them out 3 times because he didn't type in the chat. And they were coming under the name and in under the name autism. Now I didn't know if it was somebody being clever or whatever it was, but apparently it is a real character because apparently she was on Chubby Rain's chat or panel. So I mean, if she had typed in the chat there, we could have looked at her channel and got her on, but obviously she didn't after the last 3 times, so I booted her 3 times. But yeah, you know, if you don't type in the chat, then you ain't coming up. It's as simple as that. Yeah, because she was apparently she was gassing away in Chevy Rain's panel, and everybody was saying, "Oh, it's Agent X, Agent X." But then Agent X was in the chat saying, "No, it's not me." So it is a real person. It's not some sort of troll, or I don't think it's a troll, but um, I think she got upset in Chubby's and she left. I think it was AK. Somebody said that was giving her grief. I don't know, but there you are. But yeah, if she had typed in the chat, yeah, most probably would have had her on. Yeah, that's it. Arkwright. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the person. So yeah, there you go. Yes, yes, Peggy. Yeah, there's a lot going on in America. I've seen a lot of stuff though that I think was wrong. Is it Antifa involved in it as well, Peggy? I don't know because what I watched was they were throwing boulders off a flyover straight onto traveling cars. Fucking stupid as things to do. I remember going back to the miners' strike. I can't remember what year it was in Britain. Um, And the local colliery for me was a couple of miles on the road, Merthyr Vale Colliery. And they were out on strike like every other colliery. And one of the strikers, because it was some what they call scabs, when they were still going to work and they were traveling on the edge of the valley road, and they threw something off the flyover, and it went through the windscreen of the car, and it killed the fella who was going to work. It's a fucking stupid thing to do because once you let it go, you take the speed that's traveling down plus the speed the car's coming towards it. You're talking about a fucking huge impact, you know. So what these were, they were ripping out all these cobbles and boulders, and they were fucking just lobbing them all over the flyovers onto the motorway. Crazy, fucking crazy thing to do. I tell you what's fascinating, and I think needs to be fucking taken in is these people that just walk into supermarkets and help themselves. It's getting out of hand now. Where they used to just take one or two things, they're coming in with shopping bags and they're filling them full of drink, chocolate. They're even getting behind the counter and robbing the cigarettes or the tobacco. Something's got to be done. It's just fucking out of hand. Surely you can't let these people carry on doing this fucking stuff. Was that a tattoo you were showing us? I saw what? Or a drawing? What was it? Did you have a tattoo or was it a drawing or something? I couldn't quite make it out. Yeah, I still, but they were robbing him. I started well in excess of £150. Bottles and bottles of fucking booze, cigarettes. This one woman, she filled a bag up with bars of chocolate. Now, the big bars of chocolate are like £3 a bar. Andy, the 128 was off. I'd take a run up steep hills, move away the road, but not backwards. I had a Rolls can hardly, I had. Rolls downhill, can hardly get up. Best car I've ever had, Mazda, 100%. And I buy quite a few. I like the Mercedes convertible. I had a 520 Beamer. Not too keen on that, gotta say. Much prefer Mercedes over BMW. You know, I've had, like I said, Volkswagens. I had a Volkswagen Passat Estate, a Volkswagen Golf GTI. Didn't last long. Had it about 8 weeks, 9 weeks, and then it got wrote off. Um, my missus was going to work on a car shot up from the side. It had in the offside front wheel. She rolled the car 3 times into the upward coming traffic and landed on this roof. She was very lucky, very, very lucky. God was watching her that day. There was a car coming up at the time she rolled into the upward traffic. She'd been killed outright. No fucking danger. But there was no car coming. She landed up on the roof. The car was fucking wrecked. They had to cut that out from the back. They couldn't open the doors and nothing like that, so they had to cut that out through the back. And yeah, we only had it about 6 weeks. Lovely colour, metallic red. But it was well insured, like for like. So I had that then, and I got you.
Right. Tyrone.
Good,
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. What do you think about England, Tyrone? It's
about
kicking
what?
off.
Who's kicking off?
England.
Oh yes, it's pretty bad up there, isn't it? Yeah. I've
Yeah.
seen it on the news.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's the trouble. Someone's touched a 14-year-old girl.
Oh right, yeah. But what I want to ask you is this: how long was you in Spain for this time?
For about 3 days.
3 days. Did you have an interview? You said, or you were
Yeah.
for what? Barman.
Well, no, taxi driver.
All right. What they say to you?
Driving people back into to the airports
To the
and
air. Was
yeah.
that for a Spanish company or a British company?
Well, Spanish company.
Yeah.
But they got a few English drivers.
All right. I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the managers is from Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, well, it's one of them. You get it or you don't. But I told you, Tyrone, I'm looking for a job, 40 hours a week.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you. Nobody
yeah.
wants to, you know.
I want 8 hours a day, Tyrone, not
Mm.
12. And God, yeah. Have you seen the news on Tyrone?
Yes, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. What? And America's kicking off too.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
think the world's going crazy, Chris.
yeah.
It's all going mental.
And today, I was looking at GB News. God, I think America might go in now, Tyrone, and Israel. Looks like Iran's got nuclear weapons.
Oh, I think. Well, I don't know, Chris. It's
Yeah.
they thought that before, Chris, didn't they? And they went in there and started a war. You know.
Yeah. I think they found proof now.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but God, it's lots of shit coming from these migrants and that part of the world, Tyrone.
Do you think we are? Do you think we are defenseless, Chris, in this country?
Well, you talk about Stammer. Imagine the migrants all kicked off here. Um, God, I don't think. Well, like Roy said, we haven't got a police force no more. Um, um, they're more like social workers.
Well, best thing. I mean, when I was talking about defenseless, I mean we with the army and the navy and the RAF. You think we've got enough
Yeah, I
backup
don't think
if
we'd
we
be
had to
able
go
to
to
stop
war?
it.
No.
We just haven't got. We haven't got the army. Well, the army's not fit for purpose. Well, nothing's fit for purpose in the UK no more.
No.
We haven't got the. Well, I look at the Spanish police. God, they well, they more, they look like police officers. Our police are more like social workers.
Oh, right. Hey, Chris,
Yeah,
listen to this then. Right?
and and everyone says our police are two-tiered. Well,
Well,
the Spanish police are not.
well, I don't know, Chris. There's a lot of evidence out there, and it's all how people perceive it now, or about the experience that they've had with the different organisations.
You have to look at AY. Someone chucked coffee at him. A migrant, and the police never done nothing. What me and you chucked liquid at someone, Tyrone? God, we've been locked up straight away.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Chris,
Yeah,
I was watching
I think the police are scared to arrest these I think the police in this country are scared to arrest foreign people and migrants.
well, I don't know, Chris. They're only following instructions, Chris, and it's
Yeah.
coming from
Well,
higher up
yeah,
than
yeah,
them. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Like JB News said, they got stupid managers in the police.
Well,
It's not the police officers. They just get told what to do. They just got stupid managers.
I'm going to ask you a question. Forget about the police
Yeah.
and any. I've been watching a, a series called the Hardest Pubs in Britain, right?
Oh yeah.
Now
I
there
think
was
that show what was in Wrexham once too.
that's what I'm going to get back to. It was in Wrexham. It was one of the pubs was in Wrexham, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't know if it was a man or a woman. It was dressed as a woman, big.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Have you been in that
God.
pub? Have you been in that pub?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's nice now, Tyrone. It's quite posh in there. Used to be
Is
rough
it?
in there.
So that person's not around there anymore then, Chris, is it?
No, it's not rough in there no more. It's gone a bit posh in there now. And yeah, that man used to be a woman. God, I'd used to be a copper. Tyrone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and God, yeah, people used to take a Mickey out on that woman sometimes, and God, she used to give him a right clack
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
face, and
You sure, radio?
yeah, God, yeah, yeah, that pub used to be quite rough.
All right. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean the episode I seen was they weren't sure if it was a man or a woman, and I think
yeah,
somebody
yeah,
went over and touched him up and said it was a man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I would. I have. Yeah, she's dead now. Well, or he. Uh,
Is
uh,
it? All right.
yeah, yeah, it's quite old. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think she died about 10 years ago.
All right. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and yeah, some people used to take a piss. But yeah, I only seen her a few times. I never spoke to her.
So
I
the
just
pub has
seen it.
changed hands then, is it? The pub has changed hands and it's on portion now, is it?
Yeah, it's gone quite. It's gone nice now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but yeah, it still gets quite busy. Because it's cheap beer in there. But yeah, yeah, it looks quite nice now in there. Look, they're doing it out.
Hey, you're on welcome, mate. Oh, that's all right, oh, Chris. But I just thought I'd mention that because I seen an episode of it because I pinned on my page one of the ones that was from my town.
Yeah,
So
got yeah, yeah, not yeah, uh, well, whatever you call her, a woman or a man. Yeah, she died like 10 years ago or 11.
all right,
Yeah, oh,
okay,
it's quite
okay.
old in that program,
Oh
and
yeah, 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 yeah. It's old stuff. It's old stuff. It's not
yeah,
new. It's old because the episode I put up on my channel from Merthyr,
yeah,
they were quite old back then. So and they're all dead now, obviously. But
yeah,
it's many years ago. But I used to
yeah,
go to that pub a lot. When I
yeah,
was younger. They
yeah,
weren't there then. These
yeah.
old fuckers weren't there then. But
Yeah. Yeah, 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 Tyrone. Yeah, I mean, 2 weeks ago, yeah, I went down to Cardiff and I went to Bridgend. Do you think Bridgend looks quite dirty?
I've not been there for a long time, Chris.
Yeah,
What do you go down
yeah.
there for?
What? Me? No. We took a kids down to Cardiff, and we stayed in Bridgend, cheap
Ah,
hotel,
right. Okay, I get
and
it.
yeah, and I went back, and the kids went to Ei Stefford. I think it's in uh, Pertapert.
All
Are you
right.
going to Ei Stefford, Tyrone?
Where is it?
Port Talbot, I think.
And Port Talbot, or
Yeah.
no.
Welsh Eisteddfod.
Yeah. No, I won't.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't go to
so
it.
that's the kids. You talking about when you said kids? That's the kids that you look after
Uh,
in your jobs.
yeah,
Yeah,
it was
I
like
get it. Yeah,
yeah, it was sound office, sound staff going down there. Yeah, some of them was staying. And yeah, well, I, and yeah, at the end of a few days, yeah, I finished all my shifts, and
yeah.
yeah, I went back.
All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, so they wanted me to do overtime. Yeah, I don't want to go to Nice David. I think it's boring.
Do you think? Why do you think it's boring? Because you can't speak Welsh.
Well, yeah, I yeah, I don't mind Llangollen Eisteddfod because they speak English.
Well, Rick is saying that he's from the same area as you. He's you're proper Welsh, but my accent is fake Welsh
Yeah, yeah.
because we're from.
I think Rick's I sure someone said he lives by Berwyn, across the road.
All right. Don't be
Yeah.
doxing him now, Chris. Don't be doxing him.
Oh yes, lost houses by yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think he said it. That's all. I think Rick used to say. He used to see people chucking stuff over a fence in Berwyn.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking hell.
and the fireworks.
Yeah, yeah. So, did you have a good time in Cardiff then?
Uh, uh, yeah, it was okay walking around. And
Where did you
uh,
stay?
yeah, well, I
Where
stayed
did you
in
stay?
Bridgend,
Oh,
Tyrone.
you were staying in Bridgend, but you travelled up to Cardiff then?
Yeah, Bridgend was what cheaper.
All right, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and yeah, just staying. By a motorway.
I lost you then, Chris.
Yeah, yeah. I was like yeah, I was like a mile from Park Prison.
Oh, yeah, no, Park Prison, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. God, yeah. As in headlines again. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Tyrone, do you think the managers are not fit for purpose in that jail?
I don't know, Chris. I don't know much about it. I can't
It's
comment on that.
trouble. It's like drama all the time in that place.
I know they've had a lot of death there over the last couple of years. I
Yeah,
think quite a few, quite a few deaths drug
yeah,
related. I mean, how the drugs are getting in there. I
yeah,
mean, I remember that I think on TV that one ex screw was, he was saying that he was bringing them in there, and all that. So
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like Bowen used to say, G4S, they haven't got a fucking clue to run the prison.
All right, yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I never said it. Some people said in Bowen.
All
Um,
right.
some of the staff, and some of the staff said the managers must be fucking stupid. It's drama in there all the time.
I would imagine it is in a lot of prisons, just to be honest
Well,
with you.
yeah, it is in Berwyn, but not not Park prison. Um, sounds like a proper shit place.
Yeah, it hasn't got a good reputation, Chris, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. You think a managers don't give a shit for no one. A
No,
staff,
I
they
wouldn't
don't
say. I
give a
wouldn't
shit
say
for
that.
people
I
in
wouldn't say
prison.
that, Chris. I wouldn't say that, Chris.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wouldn't.
well, you think it's not being run properly, yeah?
Well, I mean,
Well, lots of deaths in there.
oh, and I know this, but it's been
Yeah,
reported a lot of deaths, drug-related deaths. Young
yeah,
young fellas and that. But
yeah. Makes the prison look bad. It's lots of
mm.
deaths.
Well, Chris, since you've been away for a few days, you've got all the gossip again. Fair play.
Yeah. Well, not on YouTube. I just I was watching GB News Ireland, America, and today I looked on GB News. Well, looks like America's found out Iran's got nuclear weapons.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Yeah. What do you think about Iran, Tyrone?
In what respect, Chris?
Iran, got nuclear weapons.
Well, I think
Israel might go in now, and America. Yeah, I think America would be stupid to go in. God, they need to sort their country out.
well, Chris. I mean, I don't worry about things I got no control over.
No.
It's no good worrying about it, Chris. Life is hard enough without worrying about what
Yeah.
might happen.
Yeah.
Just look at what's happening, and then
Yeah. Yeah. It's Do you think it's quite sad? It's happening in Ireland, Tyrone.
I think it's sad it's happening anywhere, Chris. To be honest with you, Ireland has really got it bad with the state of the
Migrants.
streets and
Yeah.
I mean the mess and people are saying that the crime rate has gone up
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
sorts of trouble
Yeah.
there. And yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Like pork chops. Some said niece niece migrants. They go to different countries around Europe, America. They just haven't got. You think they haven't got no respect for no country, Tyrone?
well, I think we could discuss. We could talk about it for months and months and months, and we still wouldn't resolve anything. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, look, it's something. There's far deeper things going on. There's who pays for all this. That's what I like to know. Who is actually
I
paying?
reckon. Yeah, well, I said to pork chops before. I reckon the politicians have got shares in Sodexo.
What's Sodexo?
Sodexo, they got the contracts for the hotels.
All right, I think that it's a lot deeper, Chris. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. It's
Yeah.
It's far deeper than people realize. I think there's a lot of money being spent, and
50,000 in the hotels. Yeah.
So when are you back in work now? Then?
Well, I'm not back. I'm back in on Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. So are you in the town Saturday now, or what are you doing?
Well, mate. Yeah, it's pissing down now in Wrexham. It's pissing down tomorrow. I think I might go to Barmouth on Saturday.
I got you, Migs.
Nice.
Turn your camera up, Migs. I think.
Tyro, what a nightmare, mate. What it is, I've had fraud on my bank account.
All right.
And on my Google and all that, so it's all now secured through security. So everything I try and do, I have to jump through hoops to get somewhere. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's a nightmare. But you've just got to accept it from the bank. But what I was going to say, this little story yesterday, it's funny, this, mate. Well, I thought it was funny anyway. I was sitting on my step having a ciggy, enjoying a little weather at like 8 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
And this lad walked past. Don't know where he was from, and he stopped and he was offering me an apple or a lemon or whatever. And I went, "Nah, mate, I'm all right. I'm sound." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it ended up, and he's from the Yemen, and he's going on about Allah. And I went, "Hey, mate, not interested." He said, "You," and I went, "Hey, mate, do us a favour." I didn't swear at him, but basically, you know what I mean? Do what? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Hang on, where's your God? You're going on about your preaching, trying to tell me you'd be saying all that." I said, "My man got suffered with cancer for 15 months. It destroyed her and it destroyed us. Where was your God then? So go and stick it up your jacksie and do one and get out my face." You know what I mean? He was laughing, but he just didn't understand because he couldn't speak a lot of English. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I think they've all got different perceptions of the different faiths, don't they?
Yeah. But he's going, "You like me? I am immigrant. I am immigrant." And I'm like, whoa, lad. I don't tell lies, mate. God's honest truth.
Yeah.
Because obviously there must be this perception that immigrants think all English hate because they're immigrants. I don't know. Look at the next person next door. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
Yes.
what happened to there, Tyler. Honest to God, because I went on to Oprah's live yesterday. I know we just pressed the StreamYard and I went on to it. When I tried to do it then, it was just sending me all over the place.
I don't know.
Google this, Google that, put this code in, put that code in. I'm going, what the hell's going on here? And I thought to myself, what link if you give me there and send me all over the world? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you done it, and then it sent me back. I'm not going to say what it was because of security, you know what I mean? And it just said continue as obviously what you see now. We've put, you know what? That was meant to be removed. Mixie loves, what's that? Eyes is what?
What's that?
Mixie loves, Tyrone, can you get rid of that? Mixie loves eyes is dropping back.
I can't see nothing. Where's it by?
Oh, Torb's got rid of it yesterday. That's porky, that. What I'm doing that crap.
I can't see where's it by?
Right, on my... If I'm looking at my screen now and it's got Mixie loves eyes sleeping bag on your panel.
Go type in the chat, Matt, first. Have you typed in the chat?
Who, me?
No, there's Matt, but yeah, must come on, but I haven't
Oh,
seen
right, sorry, Tyrone. Sorry, lad.
You are in chat. We just check you out. Gotta be careful.
Yeah. That porky, that Mixie loves eyes.
Okay.
I know.
Do you want your camera on, Matt, or off?
Porky and Torb's
You're all
taking
right
a
with that,
minute.
yeah? Go on then. I got him.
Oh, hello.
Are you all right, Matt?
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Where are you from, Matt?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Tyrone, careful, mate.
I don't know. He's gone. I didn't trust him. Sorry, Matt. Yeah.
Well, Tyrone, you've got to be careful, lad. You know.
Yeah. Matt.
Unfortunately, you know what? In an ideal world, you wouldn't want that, would you? But we don't live in an ideal world, do we? And people are going to do that, which we all know. So, just protect yourself. That's the best. All you can do is protect yourself as best you can. And then, but it is weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
People come in and cause absolute chaos in channels. But it's the channel host that gets struck. How does that work?
Yeah, it's true.
That to me, that's not what happens in society. So if you're in a shop and someone smacks your head in and the shop owner's liable, that's to me, that's the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so, you know, I mean, they can't, they've got nothing else to do but just fucking attack other people.
Yeah, that's like Tyrone. I see in America where, I mean, stuff I go in America where you see the banner across the front. And you see it here now a bit more so. 18 plus, 21 plus, the channel host is not liable for any language or whatever used or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got to be so careful, man.
Yeah, you have, mate. I mean, Tyrone, listen, I don't get involved in all what happens, you know what I mean? It's none of my business. I know a certain amount of stuff that I'm not going to discuss
stay well out of it these days. I stay well out of it these days, you know. I used to get involved a lot, but I just stand back now and
yeah, Tyrone, and you know what? That's what I sort of like hold back. I'm not hold back. I don't mean that, and that sounds worse than what I meant. Stay away, because you see people going in one chat and all nicey, and because you're talking to someone who they don't like, they come in yours and you're getting in the neck, and I'm like, what the? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. that's the thing. People
It's
try and tell you,
ridiculous.
who you can
If you
talk
have
to and
got
who you
beef
can't
with
talk
someone and they
to.
go in someone else's chat, I'm not going to go on that person's chat and go, oh, I don't like you anymore because you're saying hello to him. Hang on, where are we now?
I think there's a lot
Are we in
of that.
play school? In the playgrounds with 5-year-olds?
It goes on, doesn't it? A lot of that goes on. And
It does. It's pathetic, Tyro. It's absolutely pathetic. And people can criticise me and say what they want. I don't care. That's what it is.
I get on with a lot of people. I hope I get on with a lot of people on here, and I don't get involved with their arguments. But I won't pick sides. I just want to get on with them all, and
Yeah. Ty, I'm the same. Mate. I just want to say hello and be nice. And if people want to say hello, great. If they don't, well, no problem either. Either way.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. And I won't change my attitude from that stance. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever.
Yeah.
But if people don't, I'm not going to sit there and go, that hasn't said hello to me and start going in on them. You know what I mean? On another channel and causing havoc. And then it builds all this resentment, builds up, and everyone's trying to find out everything about everyone else.
I changed saying hello to you then.
To me?
Oh, yeah.
Ty, I don't read the chat, lad.
Hello, Miggs, he said.
All right, Ice. Pain in the arse, but I hope you're all right. Yeah, he knows. Ice knows the score.
Oh, my God. Hello.
Try, I just say it as it is, mate. And if people don't like it, they don't like it, but I'm not disrespectful either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it. I think that's about. Try and stay middle of the road is the best thing, isn't it?
Tyrone, listen to. And it's not only in over here, I do it in America. If it starts getting like out of hand, I just go like that. You know that little X on the right hand side, you go, bye.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I just go watch something else.
I think it's
all that nonsense.
I think with me, there's some people that argue with people. I sort of sometimes chat or comment, with, but if the shit hit the fan, I know which side of the fence I'd sit on,
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
I say, Tyrone, I don't understand because I don't get involved and I'm not on everyone's channel, so I don't know what gets said to whom, by whom, and about what. You know what I mean? I just take people as I find them, how they treat me.
Yeah.
What they do anywhere else is none of my business.
Yeah. You'll say, obviously, if you see something that's bad being done, I speak about it. I'll mention it, but.
Oh, of course, Tyrone. I mean, obviously, without going into great detail, if I see someone bullying someone or, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I'll say, hey, lad, don't be doing that.
Yeah.
Not on my, don't be, no, and I'm not talking about anyone on YouTube. I'm talking about in life. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mate. Listen, lads, Tyrone, there was a kid. When I say kid, he's 2 years older than me, right? And he's vulnerable. Listen, I found out the other day where I live, mate. Listen, it's not a nice place, right? And he went to buy some bits, right? Tyrone, do you know what I mean? Bits. Right? He got robbed and he got stripped in the street.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care what he is or what his issues are. No one deserves that.
Oh, no.
Oh, honest, mate. The police actor couldn't, well, not it, but the police came. He lives in our street. The police come and got him to protect him.
Yeah.
Because he's vulnerable. It was horrible. You know what? It was you know when you found out and the next day you're like, not because of what he takes. I've spoke to him. He's a decent lad. You know what I mean? But to do that to him, strip his clothes off him in the street and humiliate him. Little scumbags.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Well, that's the
to
thing.
me.
If somebody have a go at me, I'll have a go back. You know, it's as simple as that.
Tyrone, listen, and I mean
And
this from the bottom of my heart.
I call it wrong and
For
the wrong,
someone
and you
to
know,
do
and
that to me, you'd have
yeah,
to take every last breath out my body to do that to me. I'm telling you.
yeah.
You'd have to, because I wouldn't give up. I would not do that. I would not. I just wouldn't allow it. So they'd have to do something that stop me from. I couldn't. No, mate. No. That poor lad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No. Regardless of his issues, no. Where's his humanity and his dignity? No.
So it's bad. That's bad. It's bad. I don't see why anybody want to. Hey, nomadic mate, get this here.
Just little scumbags, mate. Easy target, you see, because he's
That's
vulnerable.
it.
He's a victim.
That's
He's
it.
been a victim because
Always,
of his
it's
addiction.
always the vulnerable in society that get it. That
Right?
get
Because of
you know?
his addiction.
Yeah.
So he's vulnerable and he gets picked on, apparently. No.
Yeah.
No, not acceptable.
You know, I've seen.
I know. I was brought up like I was born in 1969. I was brought up in a hard school of live life. You know what I mean?
I know all about it. But I'm
Crap
older
like
than you.
that is not acceptable in any shape or form in my life. I'm sorry. People might say, well, that's just reality of life, not my reality. That's not acceptable. Shit like that.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might be living in another world, but fair enough. I'm not accepting crap like that, and I will not accept it, and I won't stand back and watch it either.
It's different times, isn't it? Back then, you know, your respect for people, you know what I mean? I think that's gone out the window these days. They'd rather take a phone out and start filming what's going on rather than help someone out, you know?
You think about it, Tyro. You know, when you were 14 and a 30-year-old man said, shut your mouth or I'll track you, what did you do? You shut your mouth, didn't you?
Yeah.
What does a 14-year-old do now? They pull a knife out and want to fucking stab you in the head with it.
Yeah.
And that's only what, from 40 years? Like a generation, you know what I mean?
It changes I think every sort of 10 years, I think, you know, I think
I'm
since...
not every 14-year-old. I'm not,
Oh,
I'm not putting a
no.
label on everyone. I'm not, obviously there's a lot of great kids, you know what I mean? Because they're our future. But you know what I'm talking about, you know what I mean?
I think generally, it's not the whole thing, generally, or I think with the system is, if you were brought up in sort of a hard environment, you were taught to respect people, you know what I mean? But if you were brought up with a silver spoon in your mouth and you had everything given to you on a plate, then
I know. We
generally
had corporal punishments in school, but corporal punishment was just a cane, wasn't it? You know what I mean?
Let me just see if this is Chris coming back. Didn't see him coming in, but I know.
Corporal, not with them headphones that go.
I got you, Chris. I got you. You're on, Chris.
Yeah. Ty. Tyrone. Yeah, I watched Summit on Yogi's today. Did Master Ron say was talking about smiling? Yeah. Saying you got something's going to happen to you in prison. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't get that, Chris. I didn't catch that.
I'm not too sure. Did Master Ron said to Smiler? Yeah, I never heard all it. I only watched a few seconds of it, and yeah, I switched it off. Did Master Ron said to Smiler? You go be someone's red boy. What was you someone's red boy in prison?
I had no idea, Chris. I had no idea.
Yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, you don't joke about stuff like that. Well, in Berwyn, I was there. Someone got raped in the cell.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a bit sick. You come out with stuff like that. Yeah. I hoped nothing happened to Smiler.
no, I don't. I think it's just words, Chris. I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
take everything as.
We can't have words like that talked on your live, mate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just words, just ignore
Yeah,
it.
it's just words. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but it's
thought.
just words. But it's Tyrone's channel. You can't use words like that. Like
Oh
that.
no, I always seen I found Master Ron was a bit sexy and that. Yeah, Tyrone
Chris,
knows. Yeah,
Chris, can I
Tyrone
ask you
knows
the
I used to work
question?
in the prison.
Can I ask you the question?
Well, what?
Who cares about it? You or all us in the chat? Just you?
Well, yeah.
Or because
Well,
you want
no.
to talk about it? Do we care about it? Or yes or no?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
you care
Yeah.
about it. We don't.
All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I thought Ron was a bit sexy and that.
Well, there's a bit of a Smiler and Ron don't get on, so I think words thrown around at one another is part of the course. So it's just best
Yeah.
left to the individuals involved, Chris.
Yeah. And some sicko raped someone in Berwyn.
Here we
Tyrone.
go again.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
same
But
word.
well, yeah, well, it's in the newspapers. Yes. Well, all right. Yeah. Stop talking about it.
Yeah, it's best just leave them.
Yeah.
People find out for themselves. So yeah. So where's this interview in this country you're going for, Chris? What sort of?
Well, yeah, I going for a factory. It's doing days, Tyrone. Yeah, I glad this job is not doing nights.
Yeah. Well, what happened to the was it Kellogg's conflict factory or something?
Yeah, I never got it. Yeah, I said to pork chops.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I told
Okay.
pork chops and I never got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not easy to get in there. You got family in there. You need to know someone in there.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so have you got something lined up then?
Tyrone, I'm going to go jump out and go in the chat, lads. All right.
Okay, Megs. Okay, mate.
All right, mate. Ta-ra.
Bobbing up, brother. Chris, have you actually got something lined up to go for?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd seen yeah, I'm going for an interview. Well, I think I'm in 7 days. 6 days, I mean.
Are you allowed to say where, or you want to keep it quiet?
I want to keep it quiet because after what's his name, Reese. Yeah, someone could get you sacked on YouTube.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
That's fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. I tell you, so Wrexham. Yeah, I don't want to tell what factory it is.
Right, fair enough. Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand that. Yeah, no problem,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to go to the job. I don't want to be sacked. I'm going to the job centre, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were filming in the football, was that the clubhouse you were filming in?
Yeah, yeah. I got off a train, coming back home from Manchester, and I thought, yeah, I needed some food, and yeah, and the football grounds, in the town centre in Wrexham. Yeah, I went for a burger. I had 1 pint in the football stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, spoke to some people for an hour, and went back home. I took some
They were all right with you
videos.
filming. They were all right with you filming. Did you ask them?
Yeah. Well, I'm not used to it, eh?
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds said anyone could film.
It looked a bit small, Chris, the clubhouse there.
Yeah, but they're building a big one.
Right.
It's going to take about 2 years. They're building the big stand. It's going to be a big club shop and a big massive bar.
Yeah, well, I think they got to do everything quietly, because if you jump ahead of yourselves like that and it falls apart, then
Yeah,
they're
I know.
left
Yeah,
with the big.
but Wrexham's making Wrexham could make £40 million in profits, Tyrone, in the championship.
Yeah, well, they'll have to reinforce the team a bit, I think, Chris, because
yeah, we need to sign sound players.
I think the way they're playing, at present, they could hold their own and stay up in there. But
yeah, I'd be happy.
A real strong squad,
Yeah, I'd be happy to stay up this season, and this season, yeah, I'd be happy to stay up. In 2 years, go for promotion.
Oh, do you think they'll beat the Swans, Chris?
What? Been to Swansea?
Do you think they'll beat the Swans, Wrexham?
Yeah, at home, yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, well, Wrexham's don't lose much at home. Wrexham only lost 4 games in three years, Tyrone.
Yeah, but it's a different
At
league now.
home.
They've gone up now to the one step from the Premiership. See, Chris, there's a lot of good teams have been in that league for years. They can't get
Yeah.
all the big clubs and all, So
Yeah, but what do you think? What do you think about Wrexham's finances? Wrexham's getting money like well, in 2 years, Wrexham could get money
sure, I
like a
know.
partnership payments.
Yeah. Well, like I say, it's with the thing is with better players comes bigger wages. See, Chris,
Yeah, yeah,
So
and
it's got to be managed properly, and just don't go crazy overspending on new stands. Maybe
yeah,
we just do it quietly, bit by bit, rather than jump straight in the deep end.
well, yeah, yeah, Ryan Reynolds sold the share about 10%, and the Young family from America they put £200 million into Wrexham,
Wow. I
and
think there's something in that sort of league they're going into now whereby you have to have a certain size stadium,
yeah,
You have to have a certain size stadium. So maybe that's why they're extending a new stand or whatever,
yeah, yeah. It's going to be good, Tyrone.
Do you think they
A
fill it
new
up?
bar, a new club shop.
Do you think within a bigger, even more seating or standing with another stand? Do you think there's enough fans to fill that stadium then, Chris, or are you going to get empty seats there with the?
No, well, we go through it, Tyrone, because we get people from America every 2 weeks too.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd want
And
a
we get
few
people
hundred,
from North
you want hundreds of
Wales.
them, you want hundreds of them, yeah.
Yeah,
It's great. I mean, what's happened, Chris? I mean, to go up
yeah,
3 divisions in 3 years is a fantastic achievement by
yeah,
any imagination. It's fantastic for the club and it's fantastic for the area.
yeah. It's good for it's good for the city, Tyrone. It's good. The hotels are packed. The shops are busy.
Hey, Clifford, good to see you.
Yeah, the
And
cafes are busy.
you're a good way from Wrexham where you live, aren't you?
Well, no, I only live about 6 miles away.
Oh, right. I thought you were further out
Yeah,
than that.
no, yeah, and that another guy. He lives about 5 minutes away from Berwyn. I thought he was across the road from Berwyn.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that Rick. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
But you're the other side of where I was the other day by Llangollen now.
yeah, yeah. I'm on the other side of Wrexham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick. Yeah, Rick's on the other side.
You North Walians, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Funny old accent you got up there, Chris, isn't it? But you haven't
Yeah,
got the GOG. You haven't
yeah,
got
yeah.
the
It's
GOG
weird.
accent.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Some people sound English. Some people sound Welsh, and some people sound like Scousers. Yeah. You think it's weird, Tyrone? Wrexham's got 3 different accents.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you haven't got what I consider the GOG. I mean, we call it GOGs, the GOG accent, down here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, you go to Bangor. God, yeah, everyone speaks Welsh.
Was you born in North Wales, Chris, or was you born somewhere else?
Yeah, I was born in Wrexham. Yeah.
How come you never learned to speak Welsh then?
I never bothered. Everyone speaks English in Wrexham. It's only Bangor. Yeah. Well, like Beast Welsh once said, well, he doesn't speak Welsh.
Based Welshman? No.
Yeah.
There's different regions, Chris, isn't it? I mean, where I am now, it's sort of a dying language, but I think it's more and more people are starting to learn it. The further you go west of Wales and North Wales, it's prominent. The Welsh language is prominent.
It's been like Ireland. But 90% speak English, and 10% speak Gaelic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's like Ireland, yeah. And Oh, yeah. Have you been to Bangor, Tyrone? Yeah.
No, I've not been to Bangor.
Yeah. They speak Welsh as the first language in Bangor.
Okay, Landy, mate. Cheers, mate. Catch you soon. Yeah, I mean, where you were, but there, you sort of out. No, I wouldn't say you're in the sticks, but you are out of the way there, aren't you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah, and people say you live about 5 minutes away from the English border.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Yoki's not far from me. Yoki lives on the other side of the border. Honestly.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. That's weird. Yeah. Well, in Shropshire, they sound like Brummies.
Burmese.
Yeah. And you go the other side of a border. Yeah. Well, Wrexham's got 3 different accents.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you go to Moldon, they sound like Scousers a bit.
Yeah. Who was there was I know that one of the lads that was played for Wales and he played for the Scarlets. He went up to your area and he took charge of a rugby team and he got promoted a few divisions and all. Was it what were they called? Not T. Is it TNT? Not TNT. That's Newtown. It is. What were they freaking called? I can't remember the name of them, but he brought them along a lot. Like they were. So yeah, not a bad sight in the end.
Yeah. Well, everyone likes football in Wrexham. Yeah, you go to Bangor. Yeah, everyone likes rugby.
Rugby.
Yeah. Well, everyone likes rugby in South Wales.
Yeah. Well, rugby's most prominently. I mean, football. Yeah.
Football's more big in Wrexham and
in Wrexham,
North Wales. Yeah.
It's a difficult thing just because I think when there's no football, when the football season's finished, then I think people will go and watch rugby then. And, I mean, when you go and watch Wales, you come as a you come from all walks of life, don't you? It's the same if you went to watch England, Scotland, or Ireland. No matter what your national, you were playing football or you played rugby. I mean, they all go to internationals, don't they? That's the beauty of it.
You like watching snooker, Tyrone?
I do like watching snooker, Chris. Yeah.
I like having the bet, £20 bet, and see who's going to win on that day. Well, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Do you back all the Welsh players, or do you just back it?
I back the Welsh players sometimes. You know Mark Williams.
Yeah, Casters, good to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark Williams. Yeah. I bumped into Mark in the cinema last year.
Yeah. Mark Williams is a good player.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Joe Aikens. Yeah. Steve Henry was the best.
Who?
You know Stephen.
Oh, Stephen Henry.
Yeah.
He was good.
Yeah. And Jimmy White.
Jimmy White was the best player never to win the world title, Chris.
He was quite quick.
Oh, he was a brilliant player, brilliant potter.
Yeah.
Brilliant potter. Very much in line with Alex Higgins, the way he used to play, with superb potting ability.
Yeah. God, yeah, it's weird. He's never won it, and he's probably the best player it's ever been.
Who?
I just seen
Jimmy White.
What? Jimmy White? Yeah. Do you think John Higgins is quite fast too?
I don't know. I mean, one of the best potters is Mark Williams. There's quite a few. Jed Trump is another good player. He's come on tons, and it's a real good player. It's the same because youngsters are coming through now better and better. Same in the darts. I love watching the darts.
Yeah.
I got you, Migs.
Yeah. God. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, Tyrone. You're talking about snooker. Listen, I'm the god of snooker.
There you are, Chris. Recorded
Yeah.
snooker.
Right, listen, Tyrone, listen. When I was 17, right, my highest break was 120, right?
Oh, wow.
And I had a bad car crash and it damaged me head and my eyes, right?
Yeah.
All my mates, I know you're talking about Mark Williams, Stephen Henry, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah.
I've met them all, I've eaten with them all. Well, apart from
But
Stephen Henry, I've met him.
Yeah.
And Judd Trump, they're two miserable little P-R-I-C-K. There's
Yeah,
quite a few who are.
Yeah. Did you try to become professional? You was
No,
kids?
because I had a car crash at 17 and I'm partially
yeah,
blind in my left eye, so it was gone, it was over.
Wow.
I tried till I was about 22 and I started dropping down, you know, in divisions from like, we used to play in the Southport League, which was the big league around where we are, you know what I mean? Then you've got the South Liverpool League, the Garston League, what someone was talking about earlier on, about Garston in Liverpool.
Yeah.
But like then we used to do the pro-ams and all that kind of finish. But I just gave up. Tyrone, listen, I'm 56 years of age, right? I've still got the cue that was bought for me, handmade by all the professional. He lived in Southport, this fella. And he made my cue for me for my 21st birthday. Even though my career had gone, I still wanted it. It was me big... No, I'm 56. When I was 21, it was 1990. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a big thing for me to get that cue. And I went to club with it that night, and I played well, but my eyes had gone. You know, when you start struggling, you can't see, and you start snatching, and your cue action goes and everything. I just give up in the end.
It's
Put my cue away, and I've still got the cue though that my mum and dad bought me. They're not here now, so it holds a lot of sentimental value to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Redmond, good to see you. But Chris, you
It's just
want to challenge. What do you, Chris? Snooker or pool? What do you play?
Well, mate, yeah, I'd rather play pool, to be honest.
All right, yeah.
Right, Tyrone.
Yeah.
One thing I don't do is tell lies, right? You Google Gareth, right? Listen, Gareth Hibbert from Southport, a good friend of mine, right? 2-time eight-ball world pool champion.
Yeah.
Tyrone, he's one of them. He's won the Southport Open at darts. He's scratch at golf. He's just one of them lads who's got hand-eye coordination. He's been the best player in our league for the last 15 years. He's just one of them lads, you know what I mean? But he's a lovely lad.
You find people come along like that, and I was amazed when me and Andrew J and Andrea went for a game of bowls. You know how quick they got to adapt it. But Andrew especially got a real good eye on. He was really good.
Tyrone, I was saying earlier on about bowls. What happened when we were kids at school? You know, in your 6 weeks holidays, the sports hall. It was a tin gym. It was like an oval gym, metal big thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'd be open twice a week in the school holidays, and basically we went over to our local field where they had a little hut where the bowlsman was, or the ranger, or whatever. I don't know what they were called, but they had like little enclosed places where you can play bowls. And me and this lads just started playing. We didn't have a clue, just for something to do. And where the courtesy. When someone bowls, you wait, and our bowls with it, and we were just bowling it in other people's bowls as they were rolling them, they smashed them together, and they look at you like, we were kids, but we learned finger and thumb and all that stuff, you know what I mean? You know which side you'd hold the bowl on the crown green, the finger and thumb.
Yeah.
I mean, we learned all that, and we become very good, and we carried it on. I reckon till we were about 17. Every summer, we always went and had a game of bowls, you know what I mean? Even when we left school, go and have a game of bowls, you know what I mean? We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Jennifer, good to see you. You know.
People think it's an old man's game, but it's not.
No, not today. It's not. It's, a lot of youngsters actually playing it today, and
Tyrone, what people don't realise, like any sport, it doesn't matter what they perceive it as, it's what it gives you.
yeah.
It's your relaxation, it's your chill out, your escape from whatever's going on in your life. And you enjoy it, so keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If it keeps you young, fit and healthy and your brain active, keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm brilliant, Tyrone, it's funny, you know. Because I'm partially blind now in my left eye, I'm so sort of right eye sighted. When I gave up snooker, I went into darts. And when I say went into darts, just practicing in the house and practicing and practicing, got my own board. I got to the point, mate, where I was like, my mates wanted to sponsor me to try and become a pro. I'm Tyrone, honest to God, people call me a lie, but I don't tell lies. I'm drunk, right, and I'd had a little smoke, right. This was about 10 years ago, right. And I'm sitting in my place where I lived. And my mate one of my best mates who've grown up with, he come round with a lad who he worked with and said, yeah, I play darts, and I couldn't stand up, never mind throw a dart, you know what I mean? I'm telling you the truth because I don't tell lies, you know, because I've just had a few bevies and had a couple of J's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I said, no. All that malarkey. And after about 15 minutes, I went, you know, because they were just annoying me, I went, all right, do me head in, you pain in the arses. No word of a lie. I stood up and picked the darts up, and I went, boom, 60. And jokingly, I turned around and looked at them there sitting on the left and said, are you waiting? Bang. Another treble 20. And I started laughing. They went, don't you dare. I went, bang. 180. I couldn't stand up. Tino, I remember one of them dared me. Well, he bet me 20 quid. I couldn't hit a ball in 9 darts. Honest to God, I said, okay, you sure? He went, yeah. And I hit it in my first dart. He went, I've never seen 8 on a bet, but you're not ever getting it. Honest to God, mate, true fact. Facts. I don't tell lies, mate. Facts. People might disbelieve, but that's
Sometimes
fact.
you got do things better when you're pissed than when you're sober, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, mate, but you know what? When I was a young lad, I never drank. I just used to drink lemonade or water, you know, when I played snooker, because I was a drinker, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But it was only when I stopped playing snooker and like lads who were like now in their like 40s and their dads used to watch me playing snooker in the Gull Legion and say, this kid's brilliant, you know, because my dad used to take me in because they had a table at home, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I used to go
And
to
my
sleep
dad used
all
to
day
take
long.
me in, and my dad was proud, saying, look at my son, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like later on, I used to get lads coming in, you know, all dead aggressive. Hey, you used to be brilliant at snooker. Do you want a game? I'll give you 50 stars. I'll play you for a quid 50. I just look at them and just shake my head and go, lad, I'm not interested. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We used to go to
Cocky little
snooker all
divvies.
along. You know. We used to play life pool in the snooker hall, you know, and
Yeah.
we were sorry, young, but there was a guy there always up there, and he was a lot older than us, and he'd take all our money fucking out, and he was fucking red hot, you know. He used to join in with us when we were trying to play, you know.
It's funny. It's like, if I, Tyrone, like any sport, I mean, you play bowls, and I don't know how often you play, but I know obviously you take it seriously, you enjoy it, but you get like a feeling, don't you? You know, you're going to play well. I don't even you can understand what that means. You just got this confidence, exuberance. You just know you're not going to get beat. Do you understand what I mean? I was like that at snooker.
Yeah.
And this one particular night in this club, I'm standing there having a pint of being out to watch my mates playing in the 18, which is the top team.
Yeah.
And this lad was annoying me, kept goading me, going, come on, Migsy. I'll play Colin, I'll play you for £2.50 a frame, I'll give you the 50 start. I hadn't picked my cue up for 3 years, and I turned round and looked and said, you know what, lad? Go and stick your 250 right up with your Jaxie. I'll pay you off scratch. I beat him 3-0. He never asked me again. And I hadn't picked my cue up for 3 years.
Yeah, Mr. BB.
All the lads were laughing.
I mean, fucking hell, you can go back. We only had, because I come from a small village, we had the snooker, the cafe was downstairs and the snooker hall was upstairs, you know. So we used to go to pictures Saturday morning, bush up the town, pictures, back then, straight up a snooker hall for a game of fucking light pool.
Yeah.
You know? Brilliant.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I don't know what it was, Tyrone. I mean, and this was what professionals told me, coaches and everything. He just said, your cue action is just something else. It wasn't something that was taught, it just came natural. You know what I mean?
Well, I said
You know, me
something
timing of hitting the ball, it just came natural. But then that was because of my eyes. And then after 17, when my eyes started failing because of the car crash, your timing and your confidence, you start losing it because you're not looking at the same thing.
Yeah, I get you.
You think you are. Your brain's telling you are, but your eyes are telling you different. So I gave it up.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, mate, I know all the top lads. Jimmy White. I've met them all.
I used to enjoy watching Jimmy White play. I mean, if you go back, I mean, you had a Canadian influencer, you had Big Bill Werbenek, you had
Yeah,
Kirk
you had
Stevens.
Alain Robidoux, the French Canadian. Yeah, you had well, he plays at Scottish Club in Liverpool now and again. He does exhibitions, Cliff Thorburn, the grinder.
Yeah.
But you know what, mate? What people, you know, Alex Siggins.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks he died of cancer. You know, he didn't.
No.
Died of starvation.
Starvation.
Yep.
No.
He got over the cancer. He just refused to eat, and he was just going to pub and drinking Guinness. He died of starvation. You Google it. Jimmy White was crying his eyes out at his funeral, and afterwards he said he didn't even. He died because he refused to eat. God's honest truth, Sido. You Google it to find out. He didn't die of cancer. He had throat cancer, but he died of starvation.
Let me ask Chris this question. Chris.
Yeah.
Nathan just put a comment in the chat that you were being bullied in the chat. Is that right?
What? People are just joking.
Right. So you don't feel bullied then?
No. People just messing about.
Right. Okay.
Everyone writes. Everyone jokes in the chats. On every panel.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough, Chris. Yeah. As long as you're not.
No, it's just everyone likes to have a joke.
I don't want people just saying, "Oh, Tyrone's allowing."
Outside, I don't bully anyone, mate. I don't want. You think I just don't put up with nonsense. You know what I mean?
No, it's everyone jokes on every panel.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. It's not bullying. It's just a laugh.
Banter, just banter.
Banter, yeah. And God, yeah. I'm going to England in September, open too. God, yeah.
Right.
Betty scored. God, she scored Costa bomb. Tyrone. Yeah. God, I need to keep 200. I think I need to keep £200 for her.
That's pretty big ups. I can see him with. Yeah.
God, yeah. Yeah, she said she definitely meet me. And I might pop to see Suzanne on the street. As she said. And God, yeah, Betty's not cheap. Tyrone for a night out. Yeah, got 200. Yeah, 200 quid, and I probably have to pay for the food.
So when you go out there, Chris?
September.
When?
September, second week.
All right. Have a good time.
Probably September the 20th.
I'm sure you'll be well looked after. Chris.
Yeah. yeah, well, yeah, Suzanne's on the streets. Yeah, I might pop to see her. But while saying that,
You've got Irish family, or haven't you? You know, did you
yeah,
say your mother was from Ireland or something?
yeah, yeah. I'm going to Dublin, and yeah, I might pop to see some family. In you know Hollywood, Hollywood.
All right.
In Northern Ireland.
Dublin's expensive, or Chris, isn't it?
Yeah, €10 for a drink.
€10 for a pint.
Yeah.
Oh, stay away, Chris. Stay away.
But Betty said she knows the cheap places.
Right, well, that's a lot of. Well, how much is €1 worth today in pounds? In the
I think it's about 90p.
so you say let's say it's £9 a pint then.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Betty knows. She said she knows the cheap places. Outside of the city centre.
What would you drink? Guinness, is it?
Yeah, I might have a few pints. Yeah, I might have. Yeah, I probably drink beer all night and some vodka and cokes and some cocktails. Yeah, I probably have a few Guinness. God, yeah. Betty could drink like a fish. She probably cost me £200.
Migs.
Well, mate.
What's that? Who's put that name up on you? But now I'm noticing that because I said in the chat. Underneath your name,
mate?
it's got Migsy Loves Eyes sleeping bag. So, where do you get that?
I don't know.
Let me just get rid of it.
I don't know what Eddie. Mate, I'm not. I've wrote in the chat 2 comments and nothing.
Let me get rid of that for you.
I'll tell you what I've written. Wake me up later and beam me up, Scotty. I've written no more than that. Anything else is not me.
Underneath your avatar, but there.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking eyes thing. Yeah, eyes. It makes me loves eyes and all. Yeah, I said that earlier on. That fucking soaps and fucking Andy and fucking Blue fucking about.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I'm Porky. Blame Porky. Go ahead, lads. Let's have it. Well,
yeah, Tyrone. Yeah, I'm going to Bangor in Northern Ireland. Guess who's from there? Belfast boy is from Bangor. I didn't know.
Fucking hell. Sorry, Tidoed. I don't know what was being said. I'm not looking.
Yeah.
I'll put it.
Belfast boy is from Bangor.
Oh, well, Chris, I don't get on with him, so I don't want to talk about him.
Yeah.
Not have to be spreading stuff about me and other people.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't get on with Gypsy Dave.
Chris, who cares? Who gets on with whom?
But no, Gypsy Dave doesn't like Belfast boy.
Well, so what? What's that got to do with us? I don't even know who these people are. I don't want to talk about them. So you on their channel and talk about it.
No,
we don't want to listen to it.
Yeah, Tyrone just said, I don't get on with him.
Oh, I thought he said someone doesn't get on with someone. I'm like, well, what?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough, no problem.
You're gonna meet Betty, and then you're gonna Belfast. What did you say, Dublin, or where else are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to Hollywood. It's about 20 minutes away from Belfast.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to Bangor for one night. Yeah, Bangor's nice.
Well, Chris, if you get a job with this place you get an interview for, perhaps you won't let you have time off to go out.
Well, no, I could tell them straight away. Could I have a week off before?
And what if they say no?
I could tell them.
What if they say no? Because you're going into it, you'll only be there a couple of weeks before you be going, won't you?
Wait. Unless I get this job, yeah, I'll probably be there 2 months. Yeah. In the new job 2 months, and I could go away for a week. Well, unless you tell them.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I think I think I'm still even in the new job, Tyrone. I think I'm guaranteed 12 days off.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how it works. I mean, it depends if other people working there have booked time off, Chris, right? And then they'd be short staffed. You want to book it off as well, so you've got to think about those type of things, you know.
Yeah. Well, they won't let me have time off. Yeah, I will take a job.
Oh.
I will. Yeah, I probably look for a new job after Christmas.
Right. Well, you're employed at the moment, so don't jump.
I know. Yeah. They won't let me have time off. I'm staying in my job. Because I said to Betty, I'm coming.
Yeah, there you go.
I said to my cousin, I'm coming.
You're a man of your word, Chris.
Yeah. She's not gonna be cheap. Yeah. God. Yeah. 200 and money for food.
Oh, fucking hell. It's going to be expensive. I think you can ask the boys in the chat there. Now, there's a lot. We got a few Irish lads in the chat there, and they could tell you how expensive it is, I would imagine.
Yeah. Well, like you know, Tyrone, £9. You think it's dear, £9 for a pint?
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah. It's cheap in Wales.
Do you know how much I pay for a pint of Guinness in my local? £4.
£4, yeah.
Yeah.
Cardiff was quite cheap. I read Happy Hour. It was like £3.60, Tyrone.
The Happy Hour is what? Yeah, you broke up a little bit the last bit then.
Yeah. Happy Hour in Cardiff. Before I went back home on the train. Happy Hour at 6 o'clock. £3.60 for a pint in Cardiff. Yeah, I thought Cardiff was quite. I thought Cardiff supposed to be quite dear.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of pubs. If you go into Wetherspoons, it's cheaper, isn't it? You can get some of the drinks in Wetherspoons £2 odd. But it was suggested by someone that it's like seconds or something like that's not really good stuff. I don't know. It's just what do you hear
Do you think? Do you think our capital city is cheaper, Tyrone?
Than Belfast?
Dublin and London.
Absolutely, yeah, I think so, Chris. Yeah.
Our capital city is way cheaper.
Now you've got to get value for money, Chris. That's the most important, isn't it?
Yeah. Tyrone,
you don't go spending.
Would you pay £9 an island for drinks?
Fucking hell, no, Chris. I would never pay £9 for a
For
pint.
me.
Yeah. You go out. You go there for a few days. Sometimes you don't have no option.
Yeah.
Unless you go outside the city.
When I go down the caravan, Chris, I pay £5.95 for a pint of Guinness, and that's fucking too much. So
yeah,
you know what I mean. But never pay that amount. It's extortionate money, That's that's EU money, Chris, isn't it?
Yeah.
EU money.
And Christmas time. I might go to Cardiff for a night out, and Shan said she's going to Cardiff for a night out.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Christmas. Shan goes to Cardiff quite a lot. She said she sees me. It's weird. A woman.
Are you talking about Sean from Jamie's chat, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Sean said she'd buy me a pint.
She doesn't live far. She doesn't live far from there, Chris. I mean, she's not. She's pretty near to Cardiff.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
know, so
Yeah, but yeah, Cardiff's good. I think Liverpool's better, Tyrone.
wow. But I mean, there's different places. But you know, I'm not into that type of thing. I'd rather be somewhere quiet, you know, than fucking
Yeah.
listen to all
Well,
the fucking.
you don't. Yeah. Well, you don't like busy places, Tyrone? No, for night
No,
outs.
no.
No.
I like it quiet, Chris. I like it quiet.
Yeah, Cardiff Bay is quite nice.
Yeah, it is nice down the bay there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
it's nice this warm weather.
All right, you pair. I'm going to be closing down now, so say your farewells because I'm going to have a bit of tea.
All right. See you, Tyrone.
Yes, thank you,
And
Chris, for popping up. All the
everyone.
best, mate. Look after yourself. Stay safe. Mate,
Yeah, all right. See ya.
yes to you,
I might go
brother.
to Barmouth. Yeah, I might go to
Barmouth.
Barmouth on
Well,
Saturday, Tyrone.
if you're ever down my way in West Wales, give me a shout. We'll have a pint.
Yeah. Are you far? You're not far from Carmarthen.
No, not far from Carmarthen, Chris. No.
Yeah. And Tempe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I might go to Barmouth on Saturday.
Nice.
I'll let you have a good day, Tyrone.
And you, Chris. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Good luck with the interview. If I don't speak to you before.
Yeah. All right. And
Yeah.
take care, everyone.
Take care, Chris.
Taro,
Yes.
I've stayed quiet, so I didn't want to interrupt and blah, blah,
All right,
blah.
I'm closing down now. My mouth.
Yeah, mate, I just stayed quiet. I didn't want to interrupt. I just went in the chat and said hello to people.
That's all
And
right,
just
mate.
stay quiet on your panel, obviously. I'm not going to interrupt you. You know what I mean?
No problem, mate. You're always welcome.
So, Taro, nice one, lad.
Hello, mate. Good to see you.
Right,
Stay
I'll get off and I'll let you say goodbye to your chat and
okay, mate.
all that good stuff.
Take care, mate.
Yeah, and you, Tyrone. See you again. Bye-bye.
Hello, mate. Hello.
Bye.
Sing Land of Your Fathers. Is that right, Andy W? Yeah, well, there you go, people. Take everything as a pinch of salt. Do your own research, you know, and all that stuff, you know. Anything spoken about on the chat, just do your own research. Big up the ghosted. So, anyway, I should say thank you all for coming in to me. Really appreciate you all 80 odd of you at one point. Not bad for a little afternoon's chat. I'm just quiet. It's mostly bollocks been talking about, but it's just getting the community together and I'm, you know, leaving the chat go. Yeah, so I'll finish as I always do by saying, be kind to those that are kind to you. If they're not, fuck them. As we say in Wales, people, hwyl fawr, goodbye, and I'll catch you very soon, I hope. And big up the chat, big up the mods. God bless you all and stay safe. Hwyl fawr.